Well, hey kids. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, hello. Don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Have no idea. I usually start by farting around with something. Interesting. So I got this whole thing of refills for the grain called genetically modified grains. It's interesting because there's like, oh God, what did I do? Oh God. So they give you all these waveforms, which is actually really sweet. So you can basically take a waveform and be like, here, reset this, and just blurp there. So now I have a waveform in the grain. Shut up! Now I have a waveform in the grain. And then, of course, you can change how fast it progresses through it. Forward, backward loop. You can do like tape mode. Of course, now it's no longer on pitch because of the speed. That's better. That's a little more like it. Now it's actually in the right key. It wasn't before. Oh, all right. The D-Live team. What's going on? Welcome D-Live to my streaming repertoire. This was a suggestion by another viewer. Said, hey, you should go on D-Live. You'll get a bunch of followers really quick. We will see. Shall we? Okay. That would be cool. I mean, streamers. We're always battling with that kind of stuff. I have not even really gone through this at all, like this whole pack. Always like me a good spooky ambience. It's so spooky. I like spectral grains. It's very cool. So you can be like, course, it is helpful that this has like 94 seconds of reverb. The reverb in this thing is insane. It's like, it's almost a Valhalla Supermassive. But unfortunately, you cannot pass audio through it, which would be nifty, but oh well. Hey, Ian, what's going on this fine evening? At least it's a fine evening here. It was really nice today. It was like high 60s. Perfect. That's actually really nice. That's really cool. I might use that for something. I'm going to keep that in there. I'm just curious, though. I really love the hung drum. But they're, of course, all the money. They're like $3,000 or more. And that's insane. And, yeah, they're out of reach as to the average person, which is weird. How you see all of these like, barely clothed like hippies in various European countries, just like playing two of them at a time someplace. Oh man, everything with HANG. Okay, well we can sort something out. These are almost all going to be in. Yeah, PX7 FM patches. I guarantee that's not what I'm looking for. Anything that says Thang. Okay, hung tiers, that's what I have right now. Hang, okay. Okay. No, looks like nothing else. That's the only one. Which is interesting then, because that means that in this thing, in the waveforms, what was it, 106? One of these should be... that's weird. 106 WF, that should be it. Really? They got that out of there, huh? More power to you, I also downloaded some samples today, so we're gonna have to incorporate some vocals into this. And to be frank, hi, my name is Frank. How are you doing? I kind of want to do. I kind of want to do an interesting chord change, like I don't know. So I was playing a little bit on piano, a little bit of F to like D minor to D flat and stuff. Like, oh, might be interesting. So let's see what we can incorporate and maybe center it around the vocals a little bit. I got a bunch. There's this guy. And by guy, I mean girl. That'd be an interesting intro. Now these are all in F minor, but that's easy. That's an easy fix, and that's an easy thing. We'll just throw that in there because that we could use that anywhere. Okay, sort of like that. That one we could throw in just about anywhere. That's cool. sort of like between those two in terms of like complexity. So there'd be a nice cool build-up, maybe. Little sharp on that A flat. That's all right though. We can fix it. And last. And then some weird spoken stuff.
Servasham Om Saha Navavatu Bhunagdu.
Like
Om Saha Asato Masatgamaya Tamaso Majyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya.
Yep.
Servasham.
It's still going.
Swastir Bhavatu.
You're still going there, aren't you? Okay. Anywho, yeah. So there's those. First of all, let's color our vocal tracks a thing. I don't know what I usually put vocals as. Green, usually. I don't know why. It just seems like it happens that way. Okay. Do some super basic effecting right now, because this is not going to be final, but it'll at least give a little bit more atmosphere.
Asato Masatka.
Curse, you're looping.
Asato Masatgamaya Tamaso Majyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Servasham Swastir.
Got a good amount of viewers. Feel free to say hi. I am watching the chat. It's okay. We're starting totally from scratch. So if you've never been here before, this is the thing, right? I start from nothing. And then I try to spell things correctly. And then I fail. 11-4-20. That was a weird noise outside. Somebody just going. That's weird. Crazy people. Crazy people walking around with blood in their eyes. And all she wants to do is dance. All she wants to do is dance. Okay, so time signature, meter, what are we thinking? 5, 7, 4? I don't know. I just did a tune in 7, but I love 7. 7 is great. How fast is this? I have an idea. We could do something weird. We could do every other measure a 5/4 measure. And then to make this copyable, copy and pasta. Okay, there. Now we have 4 and 5. So we could do this weird ass thing. Like, okay, so this will be interesting. Because I struggle mightily with the fact that Reason doesn't really want to sit on like an odd beat. But then it just did. And I wonder if that's because I put this thing in down here. Because even if I did 7, like last night, I would just fill up a gazillion measures of 7 in order to save myself the annoyance. I would totally do that. Let's see what we got here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. spacey. Is the delay on? Yeah, and the reverb is still on. Now we can leave the reverb on. Just like chill, dude. Like, man. Like, you know? Alright, let's just throw something down real quick. Then we can tweak. Just some little thing. Just a little part. See, it's doing it now. Now it's doing it. Now it's being an asshole. Is that going to work? Yeah, that's going to work. Okay, that's going to work. All right, now tweak the sound. Doesn't need that. There's some weird little delay harmonic-y things going on in there too. That's sort of interesting. Okay. So, there's our basic lick. We're going to design the entire song from that. What do we need? Well, we're going to need some drums, of course. So, I mean, I might as well grab the punch for my kick. And, I don't know. I guess we'll just throw a Kong in there too, you know, because why not? Might as well get it over with. You're going to use it anyways, you know? Yeah. Also, I make weird voices. If you've never been here before, this is a thing. It's a tick. All right, let's, I'm thinking here. I'm thinking about bass sounds. I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about a distorted conga loop. That's just like totally processed through some horrible destructive thing. Let's look in percuss-ion congas, conga and congas. 85. We're at 96. Close enough for jazz. timbal pattern there. Nice. Let's check out these guys. That is going to sound, I think, a little better through like distortion and then distant. Okay, so here's what we do. We do this thing right here, right? And we do like this thing, right? And what we really want to do is actually just like 2 measures. That's it. That's all we need. All right. We copy loop the track for that little chunk. And then this needs to be edited. Oh, I see what it did. It just made 2 of them? Oh, weird. Okay. How long is this? I think just take the first 2 and put it on the last 2 like 1/8 notes. But like that. Just to kind of give it a little bit more. Oh wait, no. I screwed that up. We need it like that. Like a so. And just grab one of those. Okay, and then we have this. 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell yeah. Now we got a little motion. We got a little groove going. Got a little movement. I'm thinking like 1/8 note bass. Very like John Carpenter-y. But first, but wait, there's more. No, but I think we're going to put the trash 2 on this and see what terrible things come out. Let's do that. Because trash 2 is fun. This is a lovely effect. That's pretty close. Okay, yes, but there's a lot of sub stuff down there that we definitely don't need. Okay. It's still not very loud, is it? Tisn't. So we're going to do the thing, but this isn't going to come in here. This is going to come in like at least a little bit later. We don't want to give it all away right at the beginning. Gosh. It's going to be stupendously loud now. Just watch. My ears implode. Yeah, that's what I thought. And here we bust in probably with bass and kick. I'm thinking either like funky rhythm bass, like doom 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 doom, or just boom 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 boom, just straight like eighth note. Like I said, weird ambient thing made by the Monopoly, which is maybe my favorite bass making thing ever. What do we do? Let's just make a patch ourselves, all right? None of this like BS garbage here. Let's just let's try the eighth note first and see what happens. Hello, McLevel. What the heck? Everything's really quiet. I just want a thing. I don't even care what the notes are at this point. All right? We're not going to use that part. Okay, fine. Cut it at a weird place. Thank you. Super useful. Thank you, Reason, for being an idiot. Okay, now. Unison 4. PWM mixed in there. Or do we just like... I'm thinking that. Hey, Jojo, what's going on? Oh no! I've stepped upon my headphone cable and pulled it out. Come on. There we go. Okay. Whew. Yep, awaiting election results with bated breath. Me? Anything but Trump. Yeah, I added in a second bass drum model. It's the initial. Yeah. This is a sick little module, I'll be honest. I really like it. I use it for my kick drums like always now. Is this a good time to cue in some vocals? It might be. Let's do that. Let's collapse that guy. What? I didn't hear you. Alright, so the idea is like here.
Asato masat gamaya tamaso machu.
Yes, that. So it's just ultra distant, these like mysterious echoes. There's a beautiful Bollywood woman speaking to me. Oh my God. It could be happening. With enough mushrooms. It could be. Okay, sorry. Stretching finger muscles feels good. Okay, what's next? Vocal processing. Let's do a thing. I think I'm gonna leave that one. Just PFL through that ridiculous delay. But for this one, I think we're gonna probably end up supermassiving. Far be it from an evening where I don't use at least 2 copies of Supermassive. You should call me on the carpet for that, if it ever happens. Strongly worded letter, at the very least. That. I wish Reason had a switch to say, keep your VSTs open all the time, unless I close them. That would be a wonderful thing. That's just like a default setting. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, well, it's too goddamn much mix. So, stop. Clear. Clear. Oh, there's other reverb on this. That. Yeah, this is I threw that Czar 1R. This one in here. This is like a $200 reverb for the full version. This is like a toned down version with very few controls. But it does sound damn good. So let's see here. What's this guy going on here? Let's try this again. A little bit more, to be honest. Edge it over 50%. Could just use a high-end only kind of thing. Yeah. It takes up so much less space with that stuff out of there. It's interesting. I almost don't like it as much. Yeah, that mid-range stuff. Yeah. Is it worth it? I mean, I don't mind the RV7000 either. I think it's a great reverb. And very, very controllable. Although I wish the display was like twice the size. Okay. So that's kind of our vague, spacey vocal treatment there for now. Okay, so beginning. It's too much. It's too much. I'm going to commit heresy. Here we go. Lionel, what's going on this fine evening? Oh, reverse the intro thing? This thing? Oh, that'd be a trip, actually. That'd be really interesting. Because it's already unintelligible. But you do get some of those little vips in there. That's a good call, man. That's a good call. Respect. Okay, we're going to pitch edit this thing, and we're just going to yank it up in the air a fifth, if it works. Yeah, you too, buddy. What are you doing? You're not even a pitch. You're not even a note. I think you just... Sheesh. Okay. Let's see if that sounds stupid or not. Yeah, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. It kind of needs... a little bit of this. This is, see, when you time stretch it, all of that stuff becomes way more pronounced. So, Okay, stop with the looping already. You looping looper? It's Bobby! Hey, we are streaming to D Live tonight as well for the first time ever. And I don't know if anybody will come by at all. I want another part, maybe an Anklung. Anklung would be fun. That would be interesting. Since the whatchamajig has a good one. That guy. Yeah. This guy. These guys. Those guys. Wait. It's not in this one? What the hell? Is it World Instruments? Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's yeah. An Angklung is it's from like Thailand, Cambodia area. It's like you have a framework, like a square framework, okay? And then you have two bamboo tubes attached to the bottom that are tuned, okay? And then from the middle of the framework is suspended like another piece of bamboo. It's flexible and it has a little tapper. So you basically shake this thing and it goes like, and so they'll have a big rack of them and they'll play them almost like in a xylophone style, except with their hands jiggling these things. It's super fucking cool sounding. Oh, D Live. Ha. Fucker. D Live is just another streaming service. What I noticed when I went on there was that there was nobody actually doing music production. Not a single person. There were a lot of channels, 50 or 60 channels, that had like radio or like a DJ or something. But nobody was doing music production. So somebody had suggested it, and I was like, okay, I looked into it. There's a niche. There's a large niche. So yeah, it's almost identical to Twitch, to be completely honest. I mean, whatever. It's just not as established. So maybe they're trying to split off or something like that, but it looked like the majority of it was games, just like Twitch. So, Anklung. I don't know if I like that now. Let's do a thing. Let's put up, there an arpeggio or a note echo on this thing. I guess an arpeggiator would be best. And then just like 2 steps, but like they're not going to be latched to tempo if I can rate. Oh, see, it has to be latched to tempo. I don't want it to be, though. I don't want it to happen. See, I think I don't want this thing. I think I want the note echo. Except not +5. If anything, like +7? But only I don't know if this is actually going to fit in here at all. I'm going to ditch this line of questioning. Forget it. Forget about it. This line of questioning is over. Okay, obviously we need more drums. You know. Okay. Let's get like a clave or something in here. I kind of want like a really high, super reverby like clave as my initial like pseudo snare drum. Where the hell am I? Percussion thing. Is there just... Okay. I mean, that works. Mix channel. And I'm just done messing with this whole, like, having it change the color or not, because most of the time it doesn't seem like it works correctly. Tree and 4, and we wired that up there. Okay, cool. Betcha. No. Same name, Moogly. Or, yeah, it's just Moogly. It's not Moogly 42. But, I don't know. I may not have set it up right. Yesterday I tried it and it just didn't even work. It just, like, did nothing. Yeah, one pan left, right, yeah, probably. I like the second part of that better, because that's what I actually did the first time. So we don't need that. No, we don't need that, because that's bullshit. We don't need that. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Maybe not 100%. But they're both going to go through... Should I bother? Nah, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to run them through the thing up here. The claves. And I would like an egg shaker. I should be in the music category, in theory. and I put all that stuff in today, actually. And I even tried a test stream, and I saw it. So. Let me fire it up on my end and see if it exists. dlive.tv/moogly. Yeah, there I am. See? And then there's a bunch of stuff there. And a whole bunch of crazy crap with lemons and ice cream and crap. Yeah. So. Oh, you're in the app. Oh, you have the app. Oh. Sorry. Kidding. Not really, though. But yes. Do we want the congas anymore? Or do we want... let's just get another Rex. No, that's not a Rex. I don't know what I'm doing. Percussion? Shaker? Are there, like, just egg shakers in here? No, see... I found egg shakers someplace. Where did I find it the other day? Okay, that's going to drive people freaking crazy. Let's see. Was it in one of these junky things? World percussion? Maybe? Egg. That's right. Okay, so let's just load these 3 in here. Eggish groove. Eggish groove. Yeah, that's probably the winner right there. Alright, we're going to not enable loop playback. Because loop playback can go... Oh my god, it's yellow, Bobby. Oh god, what's happening? Oh no. Let's do this, and then let's try to make a 2-measure sensible thing out of this. Like that, and then like that, and then like let's not mangle it weird like that. Okay. Is that gonna make sense? I mean, aside from it sounding like it's completely offbeat, so great. Everything there is very yellow. They went a little excessive on the yellow. I guess maybe because purple is arguably my favorite color, so Twitch kind of works for me there. But DLive has ninjas, and so in a way, maybe they kind of win. The truth comes out. Alas and alack. Okay, yeah, this is like not doing the thing that it's supposed to be doing here. Okay. And I feel like the only solution might be to is to move this whole line forward a little tiny bit. But what a pain in the ass that is. All right, let me do a little bit of experimentation here for a second. I want to make the timing of this thing actually work. What's this one? See, that's really the start. What we want to do is this, and then just shift everything over. And then it's not quantized either. That's super, super weird. But okay. We'll see. We'll try it. Oh, that's a mazillion times better. that's a lot better. All right. That's weird. Shake a loop got the devil in it. Okay, let's stuff. EQ, process this thing, color it. Something pinkish. Plum. A delicious plum. That guy, and then, obviously. I kind of almost want to, shorten each thing a little bit. Like that. And then, give it a little presence. Beginning. My very first follower on DLive. Thanks, Bobby. Yeah, that's a splice. I went delving today in splice, and it was fairly productive. I think I'm going to add another loop of percussion in here someplace. Yeah, I wake up and I sound like a hot Bollywood woman. It's a very rare condition. I'll thank you not to point it out either. I'm very self-conscious. You know. A little bit slow. Actually like that. That's actually pretty cool. Is it going to be the right tempo though? I'll bet you it isn't. No, it's actually pretty good. I'm sure we're going to have to edit this to fit my stupid time signature changing thing here. So, let's just get her done. Pardon me. Let's see here. Things with stuff. Yes, things with stuff. Let's just nuke that. Both of those guys. So what we need to do is to have this thing fit this weird 4 or 5 time thing that's going on. Because I decided to be cute. I guess another one of these. So then Mm-mm. Maybe. You notice that this is like... Yeah, okay. It was weird. It wasn't quantized again. And I'm sure that's partially like, oh, somebody who's like kind of like in a pocket, not totally playing on the beat or whatever. That's cool and all. But I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just shoddy. Like, oh, somebody forgot to quantize the loops before they packed it into a refill. I don't know. It might be that. It's sort of chuckling. It reminds me, I got this, I got Sample Tank on the iPad because I was desperate. I needed a harp sound, and the synth that this musical had me playing on was like, it had the worst harp sound. So I literally downloaded Sample Tank and hooked up the camera kit to the MIDI controller, blah, 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 did the shit. And I started playing this harp sound, and I was listening to it on headphones, and I was like hearing these weird notes and stuff, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Listening super, super close, turn them way, way up, playing this harp sound, you can hear the sounds of traffic outside of the wherever they recorded this sample. It was clearly like traffic noise in the background of this harp. And I was shocked. And it made me kind of laugh, but it also pissed me off because that's like the thing that I bought the goddamn program for. It was like $40 too. It wasn't cheap. And I wonder if they've ever fixed that or heard a complaint about it. If not, this is the first. Old man yells at cloud. Let's do something interesting with this sound, though. Something like that to start with, so that it's like barely a drum anymore. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's interesting. We definitely don't need that sub info down there. This needs one more thing This needs one more thing. This needs like an auto pan going on. And I was like, immediately I was thinking, oh, I can use Pancake, which is a fun program, but I don't need to. I'd rather just use an LFO. LFO out to pan, CV in, Clark. And then like mostly level up here and sync. No, we don't want that. We want like basically an eighth note, like that, like a so. Yeah, like that. And then a little verbiage. Maybe we'll go gentle. Oh, too springy. I'll go less. Okay, so that's a weird sound, and I like it, and it fits. Hey, Mr. Bloom, good evening. I'll be honest, I kind of want that reverb to last even longer, because, you know, I'm weird like that. I also kind of maybe want the sample to last a little bit longer. So what if we did a thing here? What if we clipped it and then we just time stretched the last part only? Ha! That's awesome with that little flip at the end. I didn't even notice that before. I like it. That's good. That is cool. Happy accident. Happy accidents are happy. And accidental. All right, we need more synth. More synth means more iron. This guy. This is fast becoming one of my tops. The legend, like just everything in it, is really, really nice sounding. I have no other description than that. Oh God, no. Except you have to have a keytar, you know? I think that would be an awesome job. Be the keytar bass player in a funk band. I would do that. No. I gotta loosen these things up a little bit. They're still a little tight. clamp force, as they call it. The clamp force is extreme. Hey, Colin. Man, we got a whole crew today, which is a happy thing. All us Americans waiting with expectation on election results. I don't know what I want to play in here, though. That's the thing. It's a sound. It exists. Yeah, I would agree with you. But the problem is that, who we have now is an embarrassment on the world stage. And just enough already. As long as, even if Biden is the same, but he's not a petulant child, that would be a vast improvement. And what's going to happen is our Senate and the House are the Senate's going to stay Republican, the House will stay Democratic, and then it won't fucking matter who's in charge because nothing will get done because of Mitch McConnell. So it doesn't change anything except, just fuck off already. That's the thing. That should have been the campaign ads. Seriously, dude, fuck off already. We don't like it. See? Done. Okay, yeah, I don't want to talk about politics. My girlfriend and I are both pretty passionate about it, and it just gets, of course, we feel the same way, so it's not like we're convincing each other or arguing. We're just being depressed. Okay. That needs to be maybe, yeah. Just super simple. I'm gonna lengthen the envelope on that just a little bit though. So, see, it doesn't. It thinks that that's a half note for some bizarre reason. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm lucky I'm in an occupation that is fairly immune to economy. I.e. teaching, right? I mean, come on. This is what this synth is the best at, and it's fantastic. Just unison, sawtooth fatness. So we're going to have a pad of some sort coming in here. Pad choice. Very important. Very important. Must choose pad wisely. Mm. Mm. Parsec make nice pads, but they're usually kind of weird. I'll be honest. I thought about this. In fact, just last night, I thought to myself, I think all streamers are at the core of things doing it for a selfish reason, and I think we should all sort of acknowledge that. Like, I'm not doing this necessarily to spread enjoyment to others. I'm doing this because it's a motivation for me to actually do stuff musically. And if somebody else can happen to like find enjoyment in it, then awesome. That's just a bonus side effect. So I appreciate you guys being here because it makes it worthwhile. You know. Um, yeah, I've often considered like so I've been teaching for 21 years, and you have to understand like the amount of pension that I've invested in that. Like if I stopped now, just like quit, I would be losing tens of thousands of dollars in retirement income, and that would suck. You know, because I'm almost 50. I mean, I'm not that far away from retirement. I am, but I'm not. Um, so yeah, it's like it sucks because it's pretty much too late. Like I can't really make a massive change like that now. But yeah, but I've thought about it. That is faux show. This thing needs to not be pink. I don't know what you're doing there, dude. Being all pink, because no. Um, this and that. This needs substantial reverb, I think. If that's what I want to do with it. This needs to be layered with something, though. Might as well just quantize it with a brick bonk quarter note. Okay. I respect the DJ. I respect a good DJ that like works a room and like knows their craft and has a deep well of music to play. Like that is something pretty cool. I don't understand how DJ and creator has crossed over and how everybody is a producer now and that the word producer is used for someone who's creating music. Probably mostly because they want to avoid the term composer because that sounds like you're an old fart. which is true. I'm not denying that. But you know. Oh, that's right. I got this thing as a trial instrument. I don't think I can use it if it's a trial. I don't know what the deal is. If it like won't save patches or something. What if I try to save right now? See, okay, nothing's wrong. So, but in typical Rob Papin fashion, there's a bazillion patches in here. And, that's pretty cool. Just saying. Pads. There we go. I completely forgot. I was looking at this because he makes some good instruments. I haven't seen a concert in a little while. No, that's not true. I've seen a couple of jam bands and stuff in the meantime, like Aqueous and Munyon and stuff around the area. But I saw a show in Chicago. The artist or whatever was Floating Points. Floating Points is he's a DJ out of like Cambridge. This guy's ridiculous. If you look into him, he's got like 2 doctorates in like chemistry and biology or something, and then he was like DJing in Ibiza on the weekends and stuff. And but he plays with like a modular and a Rhodes and just makes tripped out acoustic stuff. And like maybe one of the coolest laser shows that I've ever seen. They're using a laser on a phosphorescent background, so it was making like trails and stuff like that. It was super, super cool. So this guy I think is going to start back here. Hey, Didier, yeah, what's going on? Well, you know what? Last night, I usually don't do Tuesdays, but it was either that or turn on the TV and watch election results and, get annoyed. And, like nothing's even decided yet today, so like, it doesn't even matter. So I thought I would do something last night. Last night was like the optional one. It's funny. I thought I would have less days to stream when school started and everything, but I'm still like basically Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I might try to do a stream from the studio this Friday night. I don't know yet. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out or not. So yeah. Oh yeah, we're definitely. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not back in the actual school. No, I never have been, and I doubt I will be for the rest of the year. Um, so the deal is like they put out the guidelines of like how close kids can be, and then they just realize like, well, we don't have enough classroom space to actually have everybody in school and in the classes. So they said they call them encore teachers, special teachers. So like STEM, PE, music, obviously, art, we're all teaching remotely. And my assumption is that it's going to be for the entire year, which would be A-okay with me. Because I'll be completely honest, I love it. It's great. I wear pajama pants to work every day. I'm super comfortable. If I want to run to the bathroom, it's 10 feet away and it's my bathroom. And yeah. And if I want to like summon forth a pizza, I can do that. or whatever, you know. So the work is the same, and I have a good internet connection, and I have the best computer of any of the teacher friends that I know, and that's beside the point. But it does make my life so much easier. Like there are teachers doing this thing remotely using only a Chromebook, and I'm like, are you? This is my reaction. Like seriously, go buy $100 monitor, and you will be kissing my ass for that advice. Oh, I absolutely make fun of them. And I have a freaking mirrorless camera here, right? That's what I'm using as my webcam. So I keep getting these messages when we have big faculty meetings of like, what are you doing with your camera to make it look so good? Throwing money at the problem. No, I mean, I had a mirrorless camera because I wanted to take pictures with it, and I got an A6000, which is like 3 or 4 years old. It's it's $500, so it was not the most expensive thing out there, right? But the Sony Alphas are great because they're all cross compatible. So if I ever upgraded to like an A7000, which does 4K and 60 frames, ridiculous, just buy the body, and then all the other stuff is compatible. So, shit, what the hell? Buy a 4-year-old can. So I think it's more than that. It might be 5 years old. They're still popular because they do 1080p. At 30 or 60 frames. I think 60 frames. Video, and through a full lens, like it looks great. Well, it also has an HDMI out, and I have an Elgato capture card for it. So there's my webcam. But yeah, I have two 27-inch monitors, so to have like all of my stuff open on one and then have like the big giant Zoom meeting with all the faces on it on the other one. Like, could you imagine? Oh, here's your screen, 14 inches. 14-inch widescreen too, so it's like working on a netbook from back in the day. Yeah, man, webcams are a little bit scarce now. Um, so okay, so we're gonna go to D flat here. So how are we gonna do this here? Well, basically this stuff is gonna carry on. We'll probably add like a snare though. How should we do this? How we do this? How we do this? Oh, I know. Let's just do. No, not time stretch it. Let's just. Oh, you son of a bitch! Reason. Maybe what I should do is just keep this on quarter note. I wonder if that would work better. Let's try it for a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna put a new. Like a so. What was this guy doing before? I had a pattern on it. Yeah. And then just reuse the F1 over here. Yeah. And then this guy we'll just keep this simple. We'll just do this and go that. And then octave up on that last note. It's a little bit too muddy and gross. Okay, so this thing. I'm a little afraid to use this because I feel like, oh, you have a trial period. You won't be able to actually save any information or some stupid thing. But back here, and then like glurp, put that guy in place. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing and see what's going on here. I don't hear that second clave at all. Well, that worked out nicely, didn't it? And we'll repeat this. Yeah, okay, so that's a thing. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. We're going to definitely develop this into something. Because I didn't spend 7 credits on splice samples for nothing. Damn it. Now I'm kind of curious. Oh, cool. Is there an actual sequencer in this? Yes, there is. Nice. Interesting. I'm going to leave that in there because I might do something with it. All right. Yeah, I'm going to call it an evening, I think. And as always, thanks a lot for joining me. Probably Friday, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure. We were either going to do a studio, either just jam Friday night, but I don't know. I'll have to see what happens, right? So if not Friday, then Sunday. So, anyways, take it easy. Yeah, it's been real.